Multinational electronic payments companies like Visa and MasterCard are likely to face losses after the recent budget announcement regarding low-cost electronic payments. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in her budget speech had proposed that a new section would be inserted into the Income Tax Act under which business enterprises with annual turnover of over Rs 50 crore would be required to provide a facility for prescribed low-cost electronic modes of payment. Retail credit card companies which make decent profit on business from retailers will now be affected, as these large retailers will be inclined to provide other e-payment options. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is scheduled to address the post-budget meeting of the RBI Central Board today and highlight the key points of the budget, including the fiscal consolidation roadmap. The government has lowered the fiscal deficit target to 3.3% of the GDP, as it is expecting net additional revenue of Rs 6,000 crore over the interim budget estimates. Area sown under Kharif crops was down by 27% at 234.33 lakh hectare amid deficient monsoon rainfall last month, according to the latest government data. However, the sowing operation is expected to pick up in the coming days, as the Indian Meteorological Department has projected good rains in July and August. Besides, the government has announced significant hike in the minimum support price of 14 notified Kharif crops. Air France-KLM will increase its passenger carrying capacity between India and Europe by more than 25% from this winter, even as profitability remains one of the biggest challenges for its flights on this route, a senior executive of the airline said. KLM had announced in May that it will start thrice-weekly flights on Bengaluru-Amsterdam route from October 31st. The government's decision to levy 5% customs duty on imported books has not found much favour with the publishing industry, which feels ease in claiming GST-related benefits and availability of cheaper paper would have rather helped Indian publishers. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had on Friday announced the duty hike on foreign-made books from nil to 5% during her budget speech. Justifying raising of tax incidence on super-rich, the Finance Ministry said the highest tax rate in India was still lower than many countries, including the US and China, and it was a worldwide phenomenon to ask the super-rich to pay extra tax. Revenue Secretary Ajay Bhushan Pandey sought to justify the budget proposal to increase surcharge on super-rich, saying that the highest individual tax rate is 45% in China and South Africa and 50.3% in the US.